I'm going to show you how to make Thundercake today. First, the ingredients: water, shortening, vanilla, egg whites, applesauce, salt, cocoa, baking soda, flour, and sugar. First thing that we're going to start with is the shortening. The way I like to do shortening is I fill it up for 1 cup, and then I put the shortening in and measure it until it goes to just enough, and in this case it's another cup. So when this reaches 2 cups, then I know I have enough shortening. So, just going to measure until it can reach there. This, almost there. Okay, so now I have it, and I'm just going to put both of these in because I need the water also. Once I finish with shortening, I'm going to put in my other wet ingredients. I already have my egg yolks in here. So, I'm going to do my vanilla. Only 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And just put all these egg whites in. This is 3 egg whites all beaten together. Just put it in there. Okay. The final thing for these before we mix is applesauce. We only need about 1/3 of a cup. So, okay, and we'll just mix this up, and once we finish mixing up the wet ingredients, then we're going to add the dry ingredients. Mix it up a little bit faster. Maybe not that fast. Okay. So, now for the salt. We need 1 teaspoon of salt. And cocoa, we need half a cup of cocoa. So here is half a cup, right about there. I'm going to put that in. Then we also need baking soda, and for that we need 1½ teaspoons. We'll measure that out pretty quickly. Last 2 things we need are sugar and flour. For the flour, we need 2½ cups. That is 1½ cups right there. So now we just need another cup. And that's right there. The final ingredient to put in is the sugar, and you need 1 3/4 cup of sugar. And just there's 1 cup right there. We need another 3/4. So, okay, right there. Now we're going to mix this up nice and slowly so it doesn't too bad. And as you can see, everything is mixing nicely, and once the flour has dissolved in, you want to mix it a little bit faster so it's not so slow, and it can actually beat all the bumps up. And so it's getting nice and smooth. We're going to stop it it so that we can clean the sides a little bit, and so that everything can get mixed in, not sit on the sides. So, there we go. Right there. We'll mix it up a little bit more just to make sure that those are all nice and mixed up. Mix it up just kind of quickly. Okay. When you have it all nice and smooth like that, you will take it out, and you gotta make sure that you spray your pan. I am going to put mine in a 13 by 9-inch pan, and before I put it in there, I'm going to preset the oven to 350. Okay, so that's heating up, and I am going to take out all of this and put it into this pan. So, here it goes. Make sure everything comes out. So, and we want it to cover the whole pan. So, we want everything out. We don't want any extras just sitting there. So, once we have everything out, then we can smooth it all nice and flat. So we want it to be cake. And now, all we really need to do is wait for the oven to finish heating. Now that we have everything all mixed together and poured in here, we had to make sure that our area is clean and that the oven was preheated. And so now, for the final step, we need to put this in the oven and cook it for 35 to 40 minutes. So we will just start with 35, which is right there, and we will let it cook from there. Sorry. Okay. The cake is now finished, so we are going to take this out of the oven. After we have everything turned off, we're just going to let this cool, because we can't eat it when it's hot. But once it's cool, then we are going to put powdered sugar on and enjoy it. Here's for the final stage of baking. Now that we have our Thundercake all made and cooled, we're going to take 1/4 of a cup of powdered sugar and sprinkle it on the top. So, just take a sifter, and it makes it nice and pretty, just kind of like snow. So, you just want to cover the edges, and you don't want to put any of those bumps in there, because you want it to be all nice and smooth. So, that is now ready to be enjoyed. So, thanks for learning how to cook the Thundercake.